Todd Grease. Morning. This is what I woke up to. A foggy little field. It's all green. I'm sitting here in my hammock. Just made some breakfast. Had some coffee. This is my water bag. I gotta put some water in my bottles and pack up, but there's not that many hikers out, but there's a few. There's somebody camping right there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but you may be able to see Screwball's orange hat. There you go. That's where they're camping at. Pretty comfortable night, 53 degrees, a little bit of rain. Slept good. I'm getting ready to pack up and hit the trail at 7. I think we got 16 to do. Not positive, but when I get to the guys, we'll talk about it and go from there. All right, start of another day on the Appalachian Trail. Come along. Hot Grease, yeah, that's where I'm coming from. And as you can see, we're sort of in the soup. We've been seeing a lot of this lately. It must be that time of the year. It makes for a pretty different look at the woods. The trail is beautiful though, look at that. That brown-green strip going down through the middle of all this haze. All those buttercups. And of course, the white blaze, telling me I'm in the right place. Sometimes they're too far apart, but most of the time, they help us navigate. Doing a switchback, because we're on a descent. Better than an ascent. But when you go down, you already know what's going to happen. You're going to go up. It's part of the deal. It's hiking mountains. So the morning is just, it's wonderful. It's awesome. So I talked to my wife this morning, and boy, I've been missing her a lot lately, and my dogs and my family. And she says she has a surprise, so she'll talk to me later after I get in town. I'm hoping she's coming to see me, but I don't want to. Who knows what it is, but I'm hoping that's what it is. At least that's where my mind is going right now. Because the physical pain on this trail is here. There's no doubt about it. There's pain every day. But it seems like I can endure that. I kind of walk through it and forget about it. And taking a leave if it gets too bad. But the mental pain, being away from home, and I'm where I want to be right here, doing what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm not questioning why I'm here or even justifying it, but if you're real with yourself, you realize, your family is sacrificing too. And so it kind of makes me feel a little guilty. And again, it's one of those things you have to deal with while you're out here on trail. And it's little things that snap you into that mood of, wow, it would be nice to be home. It would be nice to sit with my wife in the morning and have coffee. You're right, it would be nice. But the only way I'm gonna it's kind of early to say this, but the only way I'm gonna summit Katahdin is hold all the emotions back and keep headed north. You know, I've done 800. It's still a lot more than that to go. So I hope you're enjoying my trip. I don't mean to be, I don't know, it's not sad, because I'm not sad. I'm just, you know, you miss your family. It's part of what, if anybody, again, I said the other day, if you're coming out here to do this, which I hope you will be, if I can inspire anybody to come out here, that would make me feel great. But if you're coming, you got to be prepared, not just with your equipment, not with a bottle of Aleve or ibuprofen, because that takes care of some of the pain, unless you really get hurt. But you got to be ready mentally for all the things that are thrown at you. And you think you're ready. I thought, you know, I'm a fairly strong-minded person, but, you know, you're only human. So all I can say is talk through it. If it's your wife or if it's something going on, make that phone call. Touch base. It lifts your spirits and you move on. So, all right, I've been babbling a little bit this morning. But this is life on the Appalachian Trail. All right, I don't think there'll be any views right now, except close-up ones. All right, we'll talk to everybody later. Hodgreaves here. That's where I'm coming from. I got all these rocks up here in the mist. Reminds me of a movie, Gorillas in the Mist. Wouldn't that be amazing? But we know there's no gorillas here. I saw them rocks and I just got some really good news from my wife. It looks like her sister and brother-in-law are coming down to see where their granddaughter's living in Elkton. And of course they're gonna meet their daughter Jen, which is the girl who's setting all this up and we're staying at. It's just great news. So I want to thank Jerry and Diane for taking my wife and bringing her to see me. And thank you very much. And I can't wait. So Elkton is, I don't know. I don't think it's 10 days off. I don't think so. It's less than that, but I got to figure that out so I can call Jen and let her know, because she's got to drive 400 miles to get there. And I think my wife has to drive around 8, maybe a little more, maybe 9. I'm not positive. In that ballpark. So the good news is my wife's coming to see me. That definitely brings the spirits up. All right, everybody. Thought I'd share that with you. As soon as I know when, I'll let you know. Thanks again, Diane, Jerry. I appreciate it. Flowers right here. They have been through some torrential rain, so they're not as pretty as they normally would be. But they're still everywhere. They probably have a short life. All right, everyone. Thought I'd share that with you. Until next time. I found this homemade cart just out in the middle of the woods that someone had made. It's probably used to haul out a deer, or maybe even a bear. Odd Grease here. That's where I came from on a Blue Blaze. Headed up to Spy Rock. This is a little bit about what we're seeing through the woods. But this rock is giant. I mean, it is very big. And we got some steps that have been put in for us to get up here. So I'll bring you along the trail. These Blue Blazes do not count against my daily numbers, but sometimes they're worth taking because usually they're pretty spectacular. Wow, look at that. Man, that thing's hanging way over. Screwball will love that. He's behind me. Well, as you can see, I took a stumble. Everything's not okay. I'm not broke. Camera ain't broke. Me watching the viewfinder and not my feet. I'm probably going to leave that in there. It says 1/10 of a mile, but seems further. I don't have a pack on. Now that feels weird, not to have a pack. Well, we're coming out, but man, looks like it's mostly soup. Yep. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. If I get up top and we have a view.
Better leader.
All right, everybody.
Stay close to 2.
Here's what we got. Partial view. It still is awesome. It's hard to tell exactly what's out there. But as you can see, the clouds are not cooperating.
Which way are you coming? George? Oh, there you go.
This is the other side, all soup.
Alright, throw it here. This is hot. Spy Rock. 0.1 off trail. The trail's right down in that gap right there.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it,
But
because I sure have.
to the left, you can see